Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. So, got the 3 Z's with me this morning, taking these little kiddos to school, right? We all gonna have a good day?
Yeah.
I was inspired by a video I seen someone else post, and it reminded me how important the things that community leaders and people in general, especially minority people, that we do to inspire our youth, empower our youth, inform them, educate them to go out and continue to not only build a legacy for themselves, but to share that message to inspire others, right? One of my mentors told me that it's unique that we only need 5% of the community to be community leaders. So I want to share something significant with y'all. Today we're just going to have a conversation with the youth. I want to hear from my kids that see me running around every day. They see me posting videos. They see me doing all this stuff. But I want to know what they think daddy does, right? What kind of things do I do? Where do I do it, etc. So we're going to start. We got Zion. We got Zayden in the back. If you can see him, Zayden, wave your hand up. And then we got Tanir. And I got to make this quick because we're about to get to school. We got to pray and then, let them go into school and learn and do the things that they're responsible for. So real quick, Zion, what does daddy do?
Build houses and flip them.
Okay, I build houses and flip them. Okay, very good. Zayden, what do you think daddy does?
Fix houses.
Okay. You think daddy's in construction? Does daddy do construction?
No.
Okay, all right. Zanir, what does daddy do? He said I knock down houses. Okay. And so let's see, what kind of other things does daddy involve himself with? What else do you see daddy running from here to there doing?
Demo day.
The Army. Okay, cool. So he knows I'm in the service. Okay, what other things?
Demo day.
The gym, definitely. Okay. Demo, okay, that's fair. What else? Is there anything else that daddy does?
And drives us to school.
Drops us to school. That's awesome. That's a pretty good thing, right?
Pray with us.
All right, cool. And pray with you. That's excellent. What kind of things do we do in the evenings? What things do we do together when you bring your stuff home? In the evenings, at nighttime, what do we do?
We show our day, what we did.
Okay.
Today.
Show what you did in school. Okay.
We wash.
Yeah, we wash.
Put our clothes on.
Yeah.
We
In the nighttime, baby. In the nighttime. Okay, you go to bed. Okay. What about you, Zayden? What other things?
sometimes we brush our teeth before we go to bed.
Okay. Hopefully that's more of just sometimes. So anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for being my co-host today. So what's important is some of the things that my kids went over is some of the things that they see daddy involve himself with. And I'm sure their mother can do a video with them, and she and they can go over some of those same things as far as the things that she's doing now. She's she's a realtor now. She definitely manages property and does some of those other things. So with parents that come from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and have moved kind of all over thanks to the service and different things like that, the impact that we feel necessary to go back to the communities, not only where we came from, but that are around us, and make sure that we're not just inspiring our youth right here. I want to be these guys as hero for sure. But I also want to involve them into my circle to where some of my heroes are, where some of my mentors, some of the people that inspire me. Right. So sometimes I share some of the books that I'm reading with my children. Why? Because I think that's important for them to see some of those same notes, some of those same tokens that I take on and try to pass out to my network or to anyone that's following me, or to any of the communities. I've had an opportunity to speak at schools and different community events and helping out within the different caucuses and stuff like that. It's okay if you wait. And making sure that we get the message out that it is so important how we push our youth and inspire them and make sure that they're keying into the right things, because if we don't become that 5%, right? If us community leaders, us leaders, right, us black minority leaders don't step up in our communities, we got to be careful who becomes our